Hi, friends. I want to chat briefly about how to handle a particular problem with holding our whistles that some people actually experience and have chatted with me about. And to be honest, a few months back, I had the same experience. I find myself as I'm playing my whistle, moving my whistle around in my mouth. That's perfectly okay. Um, as I'm trying to think, okay, I've got to play that high note. Where is it sitting a little better? Let me experiment with tone quality. I'm doing all that. But then I'd play a whole tune with the whistle somewhere else. But what I found was, so I'm playing like this normally. But if I move it over here, when I did that, I rolled my whistle ever so slightly. See, just the slightest roll to my whistle. So if I'm standing and I look at my fingers and I look down at my whistle, I have rotated it so that my hand is not covering the holes down there. So I find, and this is the trick, it doesn't matter where in your mouth you're holding your whistle. It matters that your hands are relaxed and that the whistle is in line with what your hands are expecting to do. So wherever it is, just make sure you think, I'm going to experiment over here for a bit. Maybe I can hit those high notes better. Well, when you do that, pay attention to whether your fingers are covering the holes. Remember, hole coverage is so important. But I find that as I move the whistle around, it's possible for me to rotate it ever so slightly, and that pulls my fingers off of good hole coverage. So, just a quick little recommendation. If you're moving the whistle around and you're thinking, wow, all of a sudden I can't play well, maybe you have rotated your whistle. Look down at your fingers, look at the holes. Oh, I moved my whistle. Flatten it back up, get your fingers, feel those holes. And just pay attention. Make sure your hands are comfy. You can feel those holes. You should reach the point where you could just feel where your fingers are covering the holes. If you're having some of that issue, it might be that you have rotated your whistle slightly and knocked your fingers off the holes. So, just something for us to pay attention to, a little tweak and recommendation. I hope that if you're having that trouble, that this, my friends, helps you. Until next time, this is Scott Shade. Happy Lodi whistling.